Executive Order EOSpy. This quick start guide will help you install and configure the EOSpy client and server software. Executive Order Spy has several components that we will be using. 1. The EOSpy-TI sensor tag is remote sensor for temperature, humidity, ambient light, sensor tag key buttons, magnet read switched and other collected environment information. 2. The EOSpy-TI client that you install on an Android device. This will send GPS position and relay remote TI-SensorTag data to the EOSpy server via the Wi-Fi or cell tower network from anywhere in the world. 3. The EOSpy server is the live map GPS tracking program that ties all this information together on your PC. And we will go over the configuration of the small GPS tracking devices to use with EOSpy server. 1. To install the EOSpy server program on your computer, download the EOSpy.exe installation program, and click on the installation program to start. To start the EOSpy server, click on the eagle icon on your desktop. The EOSpy map will appear. 2. To install the EOSpy-TI client application on your phone, download the EOSpy application from the Google App Store. There are 2 EOSpy client apps available in the Google App Store. The EOSpy client that works with your Android phone. It will send GPS, temperature, humidity, and ambient light data from your phone to the EOSpy server. And the EOSpy-TI client app that sends GPS and relays sensor data from your TI-SensorTag to your EOSpy server program. That's the one we are going to install. To start the EOSpy client, click on the eagle icon on your phone. The EOSpy client's scan screen will appear. To pair the TI-SensorTag to the EOSpy-TI app, start the device discovery scanning and press the discovery button on the TI-SensorTag. The green LED will start blinking. The available sensors will display. You can see you have temperature, humidity, movement, ambient light and key press along with read switch. I can cover the light sensor with my finger and you can see the sensor change. To configure a new EOSpy client you will need to enter the EOSpy server IP address into the server address. I'm going to change the frequency of sending, and the change to GPRS/GPS since we are indoors. Next I will add this new device into the EOSpy server by creating the device name and entering the device identifier number. At this point we are done with the configuration. All you need to do is to swipe the service status on. The device will then appear on the map the next time it sends GPS positioning. Now let's take a look at some things. I can select the device status panel. I can see the temperature, humidity, movement, ambient light and key press from the TI-SensorTag. If I cover the light meter, I can see the lux go down on EOSpy and I see the lux value dropping on the EOSpy server. Now if I press one of the key buttons on the TI-SensorTag I can see the alert dialog on the EOSpy server that show the alert and the geo address it occurred at, and I can also pass a manganic over the read switch. Okay. The last thing we wanted to talk about in this quick start guide is the client GPS tracking devices. To use GPS devices you only need the small GPS tracking device and the EOSpy server application installed. These devices are available from many sources and several companies make various off-the-shelf GPS tracking devices. To configure these devices will vary a little from vendor to vendor. Check your device's user manual for specific information. First, add the new device name and the unique identifier into the EOSpy server. The device unique identifier for most devices will use an IMEI, International Mobile Equipment Identity, number as a unique identifier. However, some devices have vendor-specific unique identifiers. For example, TK103 devices use 12-digit identifier. Next, configure your device to use the appropriate EOSpy server IP address and port number. If you don't know your device identifier, you can configure your device first and look at the server log file. When the server receives a message from an unknown device, it writes a record containing a unique identifier of a new device. Look for records like unknown device 1234, this is your new device identifier. Be sure to select the correct port. Find your device in the list of supported devices. The port column of the corresponding row contains default port numbers for your device. If you want to use variations from the default ports, you can change them in the configuration file. You can have an unlimited number and combination of EOSpy clients, EOSpy-TI, and GPS tracking devices in use with the EOSpy server program. There are a lot of other features and options that we didn't discuss in the quick start guide. The EOSpy software has a lot more capabilities and functions. Well, that's it. Thank you.